today's episode of The Daily Blend. I am your host, AC, and we are joined in studio today by Brandon Riley. And Brandon is the director of 9 to 5.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Okay, so you've been giving me a little bit of background already. Tell me about this version of 9 to 5.
So this version of 9 to 5 is going to look slightly different than some of the folks are expecting.
Okay.
We're honoring the Dolly Parton vision and the country and western heritage of the show, while also adding a little more in, few surprises. Our cast is very diverse in every sense of what that word can mean. And one of the goals is we're trying to squeeze as much fun out of the show as we can. I feel like we need that type of show right now.
Yeah, absolutely. So, okay, so just take me back a little bit. How long have you been working on this? Like this says you are the director and the choreographer, which you said explains why you came in like you're getting ready to go dance.
Yes. So I have been working on this show probably since December.
Okay.
I've been working on it since December. And I usually get there, our rehearsals are from 6 to 10. I usually get there between 11 and 12. And I'm working out things before the cast gets there.
Yes.
And then I'm working with them. They leave, and then I leave about 11 o'clock. So yeah, I've been working on it for a while.
Yeah.
I joke with the cast. I have to remember which person I'm being in this moment. I was like, okay, who am I right now?
Who am I?
This you staying over here. And but yeah, I've been working on it for a while. Listening to the songs, I have just about all the songs memorized.
I'm sure.
At this point.
I'm sure. And so, what gave you the idea to put this twist on it?
I think I don't really know how to do it any other way.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah. So one of the things, and this helps me sleep at night, is I cast the show as best we can to honor the show.
Okay.
However that looks, however that shows up. And I'm lucky that we had a cast that showed up, and many of the people took the roles. My job was to make sure I put the right combination together. We have a combination of very talented people, but who they are as human beings, even more so than their talent. So that combination and being in the room with it, a lot of my job is not to mess up what they're bringing.
Right.
But yeah, it's it kind of, the pieces kind of fit together nicely.
Okay.
They fit together nicely.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so that's an interesting thing you said. Like, your job is not to, like, okay, this is what this person brings. And you as the director, you're like, but you have a vision. So how do you balance that,
Yeah.
what they bring, what they bring, and kind of what you envision for the part?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked that. So I'm a director that it seems chaotic, but I'm actually very detailed and meticulous in the planning. And with every single person in this cast, they came in and their auditions were amazing. So even during auditions, I'm already seeing how these three people can work together, how this works, even more so than they do sometimes. So there's moments in rehearsals where I'm like, I already know that you have this, and it's just my job to like push a little bit to get you there. And as it starts to click, you see the faces starting like, then this is just like, okay.
That's why you're the director.
That is, yeah. It's a gift and a curse, because I can clearly see the entire vision.
Sure.
And sometimes not everybody can see it, and we have some folks that need the details of every single thing. And my job is like, just trust me, have a little patience. I promise 2 days from now, it'll make sense.
Yeah, it'll make sense to you.
It'll make sense.
Yeah. So that's why, you got to trust your director, right? Yeah, I know. I have to trust my director here.
It's
Shout
huge.
out to Travis.
That's huge. If you can trust your director and that chemistry works, the ceiling and the levels raise.
Yeah, that's really nice. Okay, so tell us the logistics of the show. Like, where is it? What dates? Because I'm ready. I'm ready to get my ticket.
Yes, please come. You can come twice.
Okay.
So the show, we open July 3rd.
Okay.
So there's July 3rd is opening. We're off July 4th. Then we're that whole weekend. And then the following weekend, we have Wednesday through Sunday. I believe that's the 10th through the 14th.
Okay.
10th through the 14th.
We're going to cheat.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah, so we have a long run.
Yeah, you do.
And we're hoping that it's a show that folks are going to want to come back. They're going to want to bring their friends. Because again, we're trying to squeeze some fun out of the show. It's a summertime show. It's not going to be super heavy.
Okay.
There's just enough message that you know is there.
Okay.
And then we're back to another song that you can enjoy. Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited. Yeah. So can we expect to hear, most of us have seen 9 to 5, right? But can we expect a little bit of the typical or?
Yeah. So that familiar.
You know what I'm thinking. It's in my head. Yeah. It's in my head.
That familiar is all throughout it.
Okay.
We have one of our leads. She does a great Dolly voice.
Okay.
So that's in there. There's a little bit of something for everybody.
Okay.
This is one of those shows I think the kids and teens will enjoy it.
Okay.
And the adults of a certain age.
Yes.
We're gonna have some things we're like, oh wow, this is taking us back.
I like that. Yeah. Okay.
Like the goal is everyone to leave on an upbeat.
Okay.
With an extra smile, some energy, and just pleasant.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to ask you about age. Like, is it appropriate, for kids or?
Yeah, I would say it's appropriate for 10 and up,
okay.
10 and up, and 10 and younger. Even the things that may not be appropriate for them, they're not gonna get it.
I don't know about these days though. These kids,
this is true.
It's a different,
my nephew's 9 years old, and it's time for me to have the talk with him.
Yeah, it's a different day,
and I'm terrified. I'm terrified.
It's a different day. When you start talking to him, you'll probably realize he probably know more than what you think he knows.
That's the terrifying part.
Yeah, it's different. It's a different world. It's a different world. Well, I am super excited about this. So glad to have you on. Yes. And I am encouraging everybody who is listening on KBIA, who is watching us, to get tickets to see 9 to 5 the musical, directed and choreographed by Brandon Riley. Now, if I had known before you got here that you were the choreographer, I would have moved the table out of the way and had you show me a few moves, but I'll let you slide this time.
I appreciate that.
I'll let you slide this time. Brandon, thank you so much for joining us. It was really a pleasure talking to you, and we cannot wait to see what 9 to 5 the musical, Brandon style, has for us.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.